Singapore developed the naval in AC3.
The naval reveal, like that was,
June.
That was June of 2012, right? A year before, in the summer of 2011, when we started work on this game, we already knew that the naval was strong enough that it would make this game possible.
For sure, we cared about how people felt about it, but we were very confident going in that people were going to really enjoy it, that people were going to see something very exciting. So we never had any doubts, and I don't mean that in an arrogant, cocky way. It was just we knew what was being delivered.
There's a lot of variety. We have 50 different environments on land. On the ocean, of course, we have all the diversity thanks to the weather, that the weather change, mist, but also the storms. But on the land, we also have a lot of different locations, being natural location, but also cities. And the cities could be colonial Spanish cities, but also British colonial cities. So we have a lot of interesting diversity in the layouts in the world.
So the game starts off with a bang. You get to feel a lot of the navigation and the combat right away. We do want to tell a story as well. I mean, Assassin's Creed prides itself on telling a really great, detailed story. So the first early part of the game, we do have you visit a city and have you go through some experience, but the game itself opens up very quickly. And at that point, you can kind of go do whatever you want. There are moments where you need to progress in the story to unlock further content, but we absolutely have no issue with players having fun with the world, and we encourage them to. We actually put a lot of stuff to try to pull you off the main path, because there is a lot to see, there is a lot to explore. The ship has tons of upgrades, and there's lots of challenges in the world that are going to be really way too hard for you to face at the beginning of the game. The story itself, as you progress in it, because the time passes, the world itself changes. So players are obviously encouraged to go through the story as well, because it does have an impact on the world itself and what's available to you to loot and to upgrade. The military forces in the naval world, they are your enemy. So they're kind of like, if you will, the guards from cities. If you do come close, if they see you fighting other ships, they will get attracted to you. But it's not like they're constantly hunting you. But as a player, what we were more interested in having players experience is when you see a location you want to get to, you're going to see a guard in front of it. So maybe 2 or 3 military ships that are standing right in front of that location. So for you to land in that beach or in that plantation, you will have to combat those ships. It's not necessarily constantly harassing the player. We don't want that. That could get very frustrating. But instead, we just place them in a way in the world that the player will have to engage them if they want to see that new content, get those rewards from that location. We've been working a lot of features. The boarding, it's one of the most exciting things for us. We've been working very hard on this, and we'll continue to keep working hard on this because it is a very important thing that Pirates do. And we want to make sure that this gameplay is really fun and exciting and is diverse for players and really shows off the mechanics that we've built on this franchise. So in AC3, it was a cinematic that pushed you into the boarding, and it was scripted. In our case, like I said, we've been working extremely hard to make it seamless. You can pretty much board almost every ship in the game. So if you see a target, it's a big ship, you can go and board it. You have to fight it and then board it. The world structure itself, we do have the most different and freshest world that any AC's had since AC1. It's very diverse, it's pretty big, it's seamless, so you'll be able to go from your ship to an island, to a jungle, to a Mayan ruin seamlessly, and it should feel intuitive and fluid for the player. And one more thing, it's the ship itself. The ship is something that's new to the franchise. It's a new character, really. The boat will always be accessible to you. The way we've structured the world, the way we let you have that freedom, the ship will always be placed somewhere close to where you can get to it. We do have tricks in our sleeves, up our sleeves, that we use to make sure that it doesn't become frustrating for a player to want their ship and not be able to get it. Anytime you want access to your ship, it's going to be very close to you. We do have a fast travel system that helps in this as well. So no, we're making sure that any possible frustration from traveling, from needing to be at a place that you can't get, we've made sure that the player has comfort in being able to get there. The amount of tools we give it, the amount of weapons and the upgrades you can have for it, it's really immense, and it's going to give players a lot of depth and strategy to enjoy the game.